So long.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Come on, serious suggestions, please.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tataris?
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. I want to write my essay on something interesting.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is...
Okay.
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a... Great! Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna...
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the... If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh, you're the...
Hey, what's with that face? Don't...
No, of course I believe you. Actually, this is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't...
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't... Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal...
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact...
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a...
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tataris, but in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also...
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground.
So first this strange person goes missing.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry.
Wait, so there are two missing people?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin...
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest...
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are...
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono...
A puppet?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your face...
No! Mine just meant...
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in...
Oh, and please read my essay draft. Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more... Oh, how about if I plug the holes in so...
Wait! You're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty...
Akaba, look. Your teacher has Besides, if there really was a political
good point. Okay, back to...
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to...
All right, thank you. If you...
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, okay, then even if we did know, after all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about... If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many as... Hey, see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... the Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see. Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the Balladeer. Stroke, did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the station? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal. A deal? Huh.
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was...
So if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I... But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just...
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a...
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle, plus... Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck... Wait a second. Farmer? You mean, he's... I take no pleasure in saying this, but... It seems as if the
Sometimes it's you using them. Other times, it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my...
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings.
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear. Don't you?
Yeah, obviously! Nahida...
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend...
All right. Then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you serious?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. Yes. As I told you once before...
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we...
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not... It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even the amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders.
Exactly! Or what if...
I understand. But how things will go in the future depends on what information have connected several times before. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing, it's my pleasure, really.
Paimon's still worried about...
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise, even though he only has a fraction of his full power left. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the out. Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Wow! It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of... I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but...
Fine. Let's call it trip.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you the...
If there are no further objections, or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy!
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So this... Ooh. Paimon's never...
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Pick your jaws up off the floor.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will
Can you still sense where the heart soul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information.
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close.
Hey, so... what are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
in every direction! No wonder you mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
Telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
Telling the truth. Is he mocking me again?
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with...
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it.
Paimon's never tried this before. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the ballad...
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Perhaps today will be the day that he... Well done. Smart and attentive as... So, you made contact with that part of his mind.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that cup.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if...
Speaking of puppets, we ran into 2 people at the Academia today.
If you mean the mysterious events, the...
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of...
Oh? How interesting.
So the Ghensin got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing.
Must be a riveting conversation you 3 are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when... Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obvious. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So,
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't...
Wait! How did you know about that?
It's not like we've never met before. And you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more... Huh? What?
This light. It looks...
Anonymous data.
Hey! Don't you forget the agreement! You...
Shh. Wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace.
Is that so?
It's...
Whoa!
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since skills, blood, dreams. Every smith...
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and you allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. Even now, you remain one of Tatarasuna's key consultants.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much...
So you say, Escher.
My good sir.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't... What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke, and recently, as you well know, Someone died because of that. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mona, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher?
I realize that you finally chose to be so...
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai
You're well informed on the subtleties.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job—
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside.
Judging from the look in your eyes—
Drop the act! We're past that now. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you—
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you—
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well. At least it's a long journey Zuma to Fontaine, but that— And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
If you kill me...
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person.
Whoever you're working for won't get a... They'll be...
It's no trouble at all. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
The Fatui? Who?
Just to create a minor
That's it? That's why you...
Look how even the righteous soul is... My device functions precisely as you say. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with... Make no mistake, even without you.
He has nothing to prove to anyone.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost... Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will you... Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If you...
Hey, are you all...
Dottore. Good.
Was that the doctor? But why did we see things from him?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind.
Maybe so. But in me?
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa... You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Let's give him some space. He looks real...
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So...
Nobody ever deceived you like that, Paimon. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki-mono to live with the It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, after the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. The mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment. The mechanic removed the whip. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an...
Yes. Only if you...
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him!
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost... It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, aren't you investigating the stuff?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on...
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since...
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with... Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the sun.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can... Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. It's up to you whether you want to believe... Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusan?
Yes. Astonishing...
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't...
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for my...
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. So tell me, in this world, is it possible? Done.
Huh? What the?
Nothing. I was just thinking. So long.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names those who died in Tatarasuna because of me.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't...
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the... But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on. Oh no, he's really...
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It was the Balladeer's fault.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that, but did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated?
Where the heck did he go?
Don't be. It's not your fault. We're running out of time. Follow...
And we're at...
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody... I'm sorry, but this...
An emergency? How bad is it?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be...
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has... He wants to change the past? But surely that's right! You can't just rewrite his... It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn, even if no one... So, what... Paimon's so confused. Huh? Ah! Sorry. He wants to change the past? But surely that's right! You can't just rewrite his... It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn, even if no one... So, what... There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But, so, how about... Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstad and Drayan chili chicken! Almond tofu... Oh! Also, Adeptus Temptation... Paimon was, talking? Huh. The balladeer? Is that a food too? What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something So, the balladeer. Is that... Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?